There are people in this world who own private islands, and others who look as though they shop exclusively at thrift stores while quietly holding 8 figures in index funds. Wealth is not just one thing. It never has been. Once you understand the different types of rich people who actually exist, you will begin to see the world very differently. So let's break down each one, because some of them may genuinely surprise you. Welcome to Wealthy Worry. If you clicked on this video, you may be curious about the crypto rich, the flashy new money crowd, or the people constantly showing off their millionaire lifestyles online. But many of today's supposedly wealthy people are rich only on the surface, complete with rented Lamborghinis, borrowed luxury, and credit card confidence. In this video, we will explore the different types of rich people and help you recognize who has real wealth and who is simply putting on an expensive show. Stick with me, because this is where things get interesting. Let us start at the very top of the oldest category: old money. These are families where wealth did not begin with them. It arrived long before they were born, passed down through generations like an heirloom. Nobody talks about at dinner. Think of dynasties like the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, or the Astors. What is fascinating about old money is how invisible it tends to be. These families are not posting their yachts online. They are quietly holding land, funding private schools, acquiring fine art, and making sure the next generation inherits even more than the last one did. Their version of success is not accumulation. It is preservation. Old money does not show off because, honestly, it does not have to. Now flip that completely upside down and you get new money. These are people who built their fortune entirely within their own lifetime. Nothing was handed to them. Entrepreneurs, entertainers, self-made billionaires, people who turned a single idea or a burning obsession into generational wealth. New money is louder, more visible, more enthusiastic. And there is a genuine reason for that. When you have spent most of your life without wealth and then suddenly have enormous amounts of it, of course you express it. Around 68% of the world's ultra-wealthy today are self-made. That means new money has become the dominant type of rich person on the planet, and that shift happened within just the last few decades. Within new money, there is a very specific and extremely powerful subset: the tech rich. These are the founders, engineers, and early builders of companies that fundamentally changed human behavior. What makes this group so different from every wealthy group that came before them is the sheer speed at which their fortunes were created. A garage startup becoming a trillion-dollar company in under 20 years is not something oil barons or railroad tycoons ever experienced. What is also interesting is how many of the tech-rich live with surprising simplicity relative to their net worth. Plain clothes, ordinary routines, no drama. Meanwhile, they quietly own enormous stakes in companies that reshape entire industries. Then there is the real estate rich, and this category deserves serious respect because it is one of the oldest wealth-building methods that has ever existed. These are people who understood something most people overlook. Land cannot be manufactured. You cannot print more of it. The real estate rich tend to think on a very different timeline than everyone else. They are not thinking about next quarter. They are thinking about next decade. Many started with a single property, used the rental income to fund another, and repeated that cycle until the numbers became staggering. Real estate consistently sits among the top industries producing ultra-wealthy individuals globally, right alongside banking and financial services. Now let us talk about celebrity wealth, because this one is unique. Actors, musicians, athletes, adjacent entertainers. social media personalities. Their money often arrives in explosive waves rather than steady streams. One blockbuster or one viral album, one perfectly timed moment can generate millions almost instantly. But here is where it gets interesting. The celebrities who actually stay wealthy are the ones who recognize that fame is not a destination. It is leverage. Rihanna understood this better than almost anyone. Her cosmetics brand, Fenty Beauty, eventually surpassed the value of her entire music catalog. Jay-Z made similar moves. Fame became the seed capital for something much larger and more durable. Athletes deserve their own section because their situation creates a psychological pressure that most wealth categories never experience. Professional sports careers are brutally short. 10 to 15 years of peak earning is generous for most players. That urgency either forces brilliant financial thinking or leads to disaster. LeBron James became the clearest case study in doing it right. Long before his playing days ended, he had built a media company, invested in restaurant chains, and created a business portfolio that made his basketball contracts look like a side income. The athletes who build lasting wealth treat the jersey as a paycheck and build an empire in their spare time. Moving into financial markets, we hit the investor rich. These are people who never created a product, never ran a restaurant, never performed on a stage. They simply mastered the discipline of putting money to work and waiting. Warren Buffett is the most famous example in history, a man who built one of the world's great fortunes entirely through identifying excellent businesses and holding them patiently for decades. What makes investor wealth fascinating is how hidden it is during the building phase. These people often look completely ordinary for years, even decades, while their wealth silently compounds in the background until the numbers become impossible to ignore. And then cryptocurrency arrived and broke every rule everyone thought they understood about how long it takes to get rich. The crypto rich represent a genuinely new category. Young people, often with zero traditional financial background, who recognized something unconventional and made a bet that most rational people refused to make. Bitcoin and Ethereum made some early holders extraordinarily wealthy in months, when similar results in real estate or stocks would have required 30 years. But the volatility cuts both ways. Fortunes appear quickly in crypto and can vanish almost as fast. This category is as unstable as it is spectacular. There is also the inheritor, and this is importantly different from old money. Old money families build culture, systems, and discipline around wealth over centuries. The inheritor is someone who received a large financial transfer, perhaps from a parent or relative, without necessarily growing up inside that wealth culture. Some inheritors take that gift and multiply it wisely. Others are simply unprepared for the responsibility of managing sudden, large sums. Research consistently shows that a significant portion of people who receive substantial inheritances lose most of it within just a few years. Managing serious wealth, it turns out, is genuinely a skill, and money alone does not transfer that skill automatically. And finally, perhaps the most underrated type of all, the quiet rich. These are people who look completely ordinary on the surface. A retired teacher, a mechanic, a small business owner in a modest suburb. They drive sensible cars and live in unremarkable homes, but their investment accounts tell an entirely different story. Research studying over 225 millionaires found that the single most common type was what researchers called the saver investor. No dramatic wealth event, no startup exit, no inheritance. Just consistent saving and disciplined investing maintained as a daily habit across 30 years or more. They are the least visible type of wealthy person, and according to the data, one of the most common. The person you least expect is often the one who got there first.